The Cincinnati Bengals are doing it again. This team is peaking at the right time. They started out 0-2 against the Pittsburgh Steelers and Dallas Cowboys, and since then the offensive line has picked up his play. The first 2 weeks of the season were hell for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow got sacked a lot. He didn't play any of the preseason. The whole offense looked rusty. And then throughout this season, we've seen this team have its up and downs just like last year. But I believe this team this year is better than this team last year. They have more weapons this year that are proven. Jamar Chase missed some games this year, and it opened up a window for T. Higgins to go out there and prove that he is a stud. T. Higgins is a monster, and he will be a #1 receiver on almost any team in the NFL. You put that up with guys like Jamar Chase, who's one of the most explosive wide receivers in the NFL, and put up with a route running technician like Tyler Boyd, you have a recipe for dominance and a recipe for success. I love every single thing that the Cincinnati Bengals have going on. And Joe Mixon has missed some games as well, but Samaje has come in and taken over that role and has fit in perfectly. So when you have an offense that is completely 100% healthy, T. Higgins, who's proven he's a monster, with Jamar Chase over top, a dominant rushing attack with one of the best players in football, and Joe Mixon, and you mixing it in with Samaje as well, you have an offense that is dominant, and this offensive line has gotten better over the last couple of weeks. The last time this offensive line just got wilted over was that Monday night game against the Cleveland Browns. It seems like when the Cincinnati Bengals have bad losses or bad things happen, it's a blessing in disguise. Like I said, Joe Mixon getting hurt was a blessing in disguise for Samaje to come in and fit in the role perfectly. Jamar Chase getting hurt was perfect for T. Higgins, and no player injuries are perfect. Just shows the Bengals know how to work around imperfections on their team. And we know what the weakness was last year with this team was offensive line, but they went and they fixed the offensive line. I love every single thing that this team did in the offseason. They went and they tried to protect Joe Burrow as much as possible. Early in the season, it didn't look like that, but as the season has progressed, it has turned into that. And this defense is also legit. Jesse Bates is an elite safety. DJ Reader is an amazing defensive tackle with BJ Hill, because both of these guys are amazing at stopping the run. Trey Hendrickson is an amazing pass rusher at going out there and getting the quarterback. They have good linebackers that can tackle in space and are also good in coverage. Von Bell is also a good safety. Cam Taylor-Britt has come onto this team and has fit like a glove as well. Logan Wilson is an excellent tackler at the linebacking position. This team is wielding and they believing in each other, and they are still a dark horse for a lot of people. A lot of people do not give the Cincinnati Bengals their respect. I've been saying it. I've been picking this team for the last couple weeks because they look like how that team looked last year, but even more dominant. I don't see a defense that can stifle this team. When you double cover Jamar Chase, you have to worry about T. Higgins. You try to double cover both of those guys and you're leaving Tyler Boyd one-on-one. And I didn't even mention Hayden Hurst just yet, who has fit into this role very well on this team that CJ Uzomah left. He's fitting into this very well. He was a former first-round pick for the Baltimore Ravens. They traded him to the Atlanta Falcons, and he's found a home here with the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals general manager deserves a lot of praise, but I want to hear people give Zach Taylor his praise as well. A lot of people are chewing him out about that loss that he had against the Cleveland Browns that Monday night, but since then, this team has been dominant and they've been ballers. The defense in the second half is one of the best defenses in all of football. They stop the run in a higher clip in the second half, and they harass your quarterbacks. Ask Ryan Tannehill and Patrick Mahomes how their defense and pass rush is. They may not have the high sack numbers, but pressure busts pipes, and they've been busting a lot of quarterbacks right now. They've been hitting a lot of quarterbacks now. They've been beating a lot of quarterbacks now. And the second half of this defense has been incredible as well. So let me know. How do you feel about the Cincinnati Bengals? Them in the second half of the season so far, they're the most consistent team in the AFC. We've seen the Cincinnati Bengals have more consistent games than the Buffalo Bills. And I get it that the Kansas City Chiefs are there with them, and they are. But right now, the Cincinnati Bengals, to me, are the best team in the AFC. And I have a lot of faith in Joe Burrow and crew riding the ship and going to the Super Bowl again. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about this team. I think when Joe Mixon comes back and he's able to stay healthy and just get fully integrated back into the lineup, it's going to be very dangerous. They can run the football at a high clip. They can work off of play action. And if you blitz Joe Burrow, you will be in trouble, most definitely. This team has a great chance to actually win the Super Bowl this year. That's all that they needed last year, was to fix his offensive line. And it seems like as long as his offensive line can stay up to par, and they can just block for Joe Burrow, just give him half the time he had last year, just give him half the time more than he had last year, this team will be on to something. So let me know in the comment section right now. This is a team that I definitely can see winning the Super Bowl. So let me know in the comment section about Joe Burrow and crew. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, I want each and every one of you guys to stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.